To get a sense of how much could be saved, we talked with John Hart, CEO of Open the Books, a nonprofit that focuses on tracking government spending and identifying waste. Elon Musk is claiming they can cut $2 trillion. Is that even possible? And if it's possible, where does it come from?
Yeah, it absolutely is possible. And again, it comes from those sections of duplication. It comes from Pentagon waste. It comes from improper payments in Medicare. And that's where you start to get the big $300, $400, $500 million of waste.
Those improper payments to Medicare cost taxpayers $100 billion in 2023. In terms of Pentagon waste, it's hard to know how much could be saved because the DOD doesn't know how it spends the money it gets.
The Pentagon has failed its own audit for the past 7 years. So in other words, members of Congress on the Hill don't even know how much waste there is. That's a massive area of savings. You could squeeze out or redirect probably $100 billion of just Pentagon fraud.
$100 billion?
$100 billion. There's an incredible amount of waste, mind-numbing amount of waste in the Pentagon.
I am a drag queen myself.
Another potential area for DOGE to find savings, the many DEI or diversity, equity, and inclusion initiatives across the government, like Harpy Daniels, a Navy digital ambassador. Critics say money has been wasted seeking the illusion of racial and gender diversity in the workforce and in federal missions, actually making government less efficient and more expensive.
At HHS, for example, Health and Human Services, where there's almost 300 employees just focused on DEI, and that costs $40 million. Every dollar we spend on DEI is a dollar not available to do cancer research. Every dollar we spend on DEI is a dollar not available to study heart disease.
The leaders of DOGE say they might also recommend eliminating entire departments.
Are you going to be closing down departments?
We expect mass reductions. We expect certain agencies to be deleted outright. We expect mass reductions in force in areas of the federal government that are bloated. We expect massive cuts among federal contractors and others who are overbilling the federal government.
But according to budget and spending experts, the goal of saving trillions of dollars won't happen without addressing government's biggest costs, so-called entitlement programs like Social Security and Medicare.
We have to be honest, and the American people are going to figure out that if you don't deal with Medicare and Social Security, they're going to become insolvent, and people will have their benefits cut.
And if history is any guide, many cost-saving efforts have failed when they get anywhere near Social Security and Medicare. For Full Measure, I'm Lisa Fletcher in Washington.